Hello, viewers. This is Michael from Scooby View, my 617 podcast. This is my 617 podcast. Like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to be too hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change to adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change to adult language if you're under 18. If you're over 18, they need to go to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with this and everything else at the way, let's get into the topic. Let's get into the topic of this podcast. So basically, as you guys know, lately the Yu-Gi-Oh animated series has been going through a kid-friendly era. So basically, ever since after Yu-Gi-Oh wings, we had Yu-Gi-Oh sevens, which became the first ever kid-friendly Yu-Gi-Oh animated series in the history of the franchise, in the history of the animated franchise. Then after Yu-Gi-Oh seven, we got a sequel. We got a sequel for the seventh called Yu-Gi-Oh Wasu Go, which is the sequel for 7. So basically, Yu-Gi-Oh! Watch Go is the eight animated Yu-Gi-Oh! series that's also a sequel to the kid-friendly series, Yu-Gi-Oh! 7. Now, the topic is that a lot of people, a lot of fans, a long time fans, are like, are hoping that, whatever, after the 8th Yu-Gi-Oh! Series is over, they're hoping that the 9th Yu-Gi-Oh! Series will go back to a more mature tone theme to it. So basically, all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series from the first one up to range always had had a serious mature tone or a comedy, but mixed with a mature tone. Now, a lot of people, ever since a lot of people are just thinking that the people behind Sevens and the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Series being Let's Go are trying to capitalize on taking a property and make it kid friendly to bring young kids into the franchise. So basically, look at Teen Titans Go. So basically, a lot of people hate a lot of people who hate Teen Titans Go hate it because they just took the Titans and made them kid friendly and just make them stupid. But the result has been a positive result for it. So basically, even though I don't like Teen Titans Go, but I will give them credit that the show is still going on. The show is bringing young kids. Young kids are watching it. Honestly, you can't let a 5-year-old watch the original Teen Titans. Even though it had a balance in comedy between being mature and being mature and comedy to it. But you don't want to let a 5-year-old kid watch the original Teen Titans cartoon series. No. So anyway, my point is this. We've been, so basically, don't get me wrong here. Sevens was, I feel like Sevens was just trying to, Sevens in the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Series Let's Go, I think it's time we go back to a more mature Yu-Gi-Oh! Series once we get to the ninth Yu-Gi-Oh! Series after what is over. So basically, that's what I'm hoping for. But don't get me wrong. When Sevens came out, I was not a big fan of Sevens, but the dudes was alright, all that blah blah blah. But a lot of people are complaining about how these kid-friendly Yu-Gi-Oh series are being are lacking certain things from previous Yu-Gi-Oh series. It doesn't really have any good plots. There's a good none of the arcs, none of the story arcs are very good. They're just stupid. We don't have a good tournament arc. So basically, a lot of people thinking that ever since between Seven and Rust, a lot of people don't like it because they feel like the story is not, the story on the story isn't good enough. There's not a lot of character development for the characters in Rust and Sevens and whatnot. So basically, it's been a lot of complaints with that. The storyline is not good enough. There isn't good. The villains are not very good, all that complaining about it. So basically, I just feel like, don't get me wrong here. Like, even though I do, like, Seven was okay, Rush is okay, but I do believe, like, I feel like, Rush does have some better villains than Sevens did, but it's it is what it is. So basically, a lot of fans hoping once Rush is done, the next Yu-Gi-Oh series will be a more mature series, with some serious consequences to it. So basically, that's what everybody's hoping for. But we're in this. So basically, if pray to God, if the people behind the Yu-Gi-Oh anime does go back into a more mature Yu-Gi-Oh series, with some comedy to it, I would not mind. But honestly, as of right now, I just can't take another kid-friendly Yu-Gi-Oh series. So basically, I'm hoping that the next Yu-Gi-Oh series, a lot of people are hoping that the next Yu-Gi-Oh series will be a more mature, more additional mature, a more mature additional Yu-Gi-Oh animated series. So anyway, what do you guys think? Should the next are you guys hoping that the next Yu-Gi-Oh series will have a more mature tone to it? Yes or no? Please let me know with the comments below. Anyway, signing off. 1.